Hello and welcome to another segment, another episode of the Third Man's Cricket Show. And here we are with another special guest. He is someone who is the backbone of the Mumbai Ranji team. He has played the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy, the Vijay Hazare Trophy, and is a regular member, yet a very important member of the Mumbai Ranji cricket team. We are with Akash Parkar. Hello, sir. How are you?
Thank you. How are you, Amok?
I'm good, sir. These are the hosts with me, Kaustubh as well as Mithilesh, and we are really very glad and we are honored to have you on the show today.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Yes, sir. It's an absolute pleasure. So, starting off with your cricketing journey, I would just like to tell you that the show is distributed in three segments. So, we'll first just be asking you basic questions about your cricketing journey and knowing your opinions, and then we have two fun segments which are rapid fire and this or that. So, we'll give you two options. You have to choose one between this or that. So, I'll start with the questions first. So, with the first question, can you just take us through the beginning of your cricketing journey? Like, how did you start playing cricket?
Like from the childhood, the first thing which I hold in my hand was a cricket bat. So from there, I guess my journey started, and I started in my local area only, in my local ground, and from there I went on to play at school level, and then at MIG Cricket Academy. So from childhood, I used to open the batting and bowling as well. So and when I played my under 13 at state level for Mumbai, that time I decided that I wanted to be a cricketer. So from there, I guess my journey started.
Wow, that's wonderful to know, sir.
Okay, sir. So that was beautiful that you told about your journey. So coming to the next question, that every journey, along with every journey, there are many challenges that that each one has to face. So can you tell us about those challenges that you faced during your journey, and how did you cope up with that challenges? How do you defeated that challenges and come up with that challenges?
I guess I am very lucky that I have a joint family. So that helped me during my childhood phase. So basically, I used to get up in the morning, used to work out, then again go back to school. My school was in Dadar, IS, VM Soy Guruji. And from there, I used to go by bus at MIG Cricket Academy for my practice. There I used to practice for 2 3 hours, then again classes, tuitions, and then back home. So it was full day packed schedule. So it was difficult to carry a big kit bag and travel in bus or train. So it was quite difficult to travel in bus and train at that time, carrying a heavy kit bag. But all cricketer go through it. So सबको जाना पड़ता है. So this was a struggle. I mean, every cricketer has to go through this to achieve something. So it was nice to go through that struggle, I would say.
Sir, with the just if I may ask a question here, with the schedule that you just mentioned, how did you manage to maintain your energy levels throughout the day? Because ek din theek hai, par if you have to do it every day now and then it's a bit difficult to manage your energy level. So how did you do that?
Because after coming back, I used to be dead. At 10, मतलब 10 बजे मैं बेड पे रहता था. तो बट एक था इमोशन था, मुझे खेलना था, तो अंदर से था कि आई वांट टू प्ले फॉर इंडिया. So that kept me pushing all the time.
Uh, Talking about your career, you have had your ups and downs, but what was that one moment that you will cherish for all of your life, any moment from a cricketing career or even your life? जसं की एक क्षण असतो आपला की मला आठवतं मी जेव्हा पहिल्यांदा जेव्हा 5 विकेट माझा हॉल होता, जेव्हा मला आठवतं, काही मोठी मॅच नव्हती, बट माझ्यासाठी ते फार अजून पण मेमोरेबल मोमेंट आहे. जशी तुमची काय होती?
Okay, the first 100 I scored in under 13 tournament. I didn't remember the name of the tournament. It was at Chembur Gymkhana. So that time I got my first man of the match. So it was special for me. And I still remember I scored 113 runs. We lost the match, but it was special as it was my first 100. So moment मेरे लिए special.
Does it really hurt that scoring a century in a losing match, that to your maiden one?
Yeah, during school days, especially in semi-final and final, I have scored many runs, but lost that match. So वो hurt होता था, especially against a team like Rizvi. So I used to like to score against Rizvi or Anjuman Islam. So they were the toughest team to beat. So I always like to score against them. But most probably हम लोग losing side पे रहते थे. In one or two tournaments, we won against them, the Gaisel final, and in one DSO Cup, I guess. So वो two moments थे मेरे life में in school days that we beat Rizvi also.
Wow, that is amazing to know, sir. And going ahead about the next question, there was a game in the Mumbai T20 League wherein the Knights, your team, had to chase 185 odd runs, and you had lost 5 wickets for around 40 or 45 runs. And then, it was a no brainer that your team would go on to lose. But then you came in, and the inning that you played, you went on to win the game for your team. So can you just talk us through that inning ki tabhi what was your mindset? आपके दिमाग में क्या चल रहा था कि how can I take the team over the line?
Yeah, initially when I went into bat, like we were chasing 185. So initially I thought that our top order was scored runs easily because wicket was good. But नया ball से team हो रहा था initially, and that in crucial time in 3-4 overs we lost 5 wickets. So I thought wicket of Surya was a big blow for us. Especially, और हम लोग का बैटिंग ऑर्डर भी अच्छा था, लाइक ऑफ शशांक सिंह वाज देयर, सुमित झाड़ीगांवकर वाज देयर, सूर्या वाज देयर. So it was a good batting lineup. So when I went into bat, my thought process was just to rotate the strike initially, and then see where we can reach till 15th over. So when Aditya Dhumal came into bat, I just told him to just try to middle the ball initially, and then we will see we can take like in 15 overs, if we can score around 100 runs, it would be good because at 1 KD you can chase any target in last 3 to 5 overs. तो मेरा एम वही था कि मैं कुछ भी करके गेम को क्लोज लेके जाऊं. मैं जीतने का सोच नहीं रहा था इनिशियली. तो मेरा प्लान था कि जस्ट मैं क्लोज जाऊं. और स्ट्रेटेजिक टाइम आउट के टाइम व्हेन लालू सर केम इन, ही टोल्ड मी द सेम थिंग. तो मैंने मेरा प्रोसेस जस्ट फॉलो करते रहा, और एट द एंड ऑफ द 18th over, I guess we needed 30 odd runs. So that time I told Aditya that अब इतना है तो यहाँ से हार नहीं सकते, क्योंकि I lost many matches इनिशियली. मतलब पहले जो 1-2 टूर्नामेंट्स में खेले कि क्लोज लाके मैं फिनिश नहीं कर पाया. तो वो मैं उसको बार बार बोल रहा था कि वी हैव टू फिनिश दिस गेम एनी हाउ. मे बी लास्ट बॉल तक गया, फिर भी वी हैव टू फिनिश द गेम. तो मेरा हम लोग पॉजिटिव थिंक कर रहे थे, तो होते गया तो हम लोग चेस कर पाए.
Sir, just wanted to ask, extending this question, just wanted to ask, when you are chasing 185 odd runs, that time you are thinking, not just only thinking about rotating the strike and just maintaining and just keeping the wicket in hand, but at some point you just need to trigger, just hit those big shots because you have to maintain that strike rate, run rate. So, which was the trigger point that you thought now I have to hit some shots to just maintain that run rate? There was some point or trigger movement that when you thought that just I need to go for that big shot just to maintain that run rate. So, can you tell about that moment?
I guess basically being a fast bowler as well, so I was reading the bowler's mind very easily. So मैं पिक कर पा रहा था बॉलर्स को, what he is going to bowl, and accordingly I was adjusting my shots or targeting my bowlers as well. So maybe in that game I almost सबको read अच्छा किया, almost all their bowlers, and I know spinner bowled just one over, I guess. In the last over spinner came to bowl. So वो easy हो गया थोड़ा मेरे लिए भी. So मैंने even while speaking to Aditya, I told him that I knew what the bowler was going to bowl at him. तो easy होते गया वो मुझे कि उसको बताने के लिए, और actually वही होते गया. So being a fast bowler वो थोड़ा एक advantage है as a all rounder. So I mean मैंने वो अच्छा रीड किया करके easy हो गया, और मैं chances correct time पे ले पाया. So it was good.
Absolutely, sir. That was a brilliant inning from your side. So, moving ahead for the next question, just wanted to ask that every aspiring person, when he want to become the cricketer, I think the coaches and their supporting staff play the important role. So, can you tell about your coaches and club that you played for? How significant that they were for your cricketing career? What was the contribution in your hardships?
First of all, I would like to thank all the coaches who helped me during this period of time throughout this journey. Gopal Kohli sir was there, Govind Kohli sir was there. They were my school coaches. So from that time only, they never stopped me from playing my shots as I was a stroke maker. तो एक दो मैच में मैं खराब भी आउट हुआ था बट दे नेवर स्टॉप मी फ्रॉम प्लेइंग माय शॉट तो वो एक अच्छा था एंड दे ऑलवेज बैक मी इन लाइक whenever I used to get out early they always back me so वो एक पॉजिटिव था I played for my school IS VN Soe Guruji then played for New Win a sporting club under 13 under 13 yeah under 13 and MIJ Academy in MIJ Academy Satish Samant sir was there Nandan Fadnis sir was there Prashant Shetty sir Chandu Bhatkar sir Rajesh Salil sir so they were all there for me like from 9 years old I was playing for MIT so it was a long journey like from academy to club cricket so they are मतलब एक भी कोच ने मुझे शॉट खेलने से रोका नहीं because they all knew what I can do so they all knew my game so it became easy for me to perform for their particular team MIG or Newin or maybe my school so I would like to thank them all and especially I would like to mention Vinayak Mane sir he was my under 23 coach so when we met uh, he was a good batting coach I would say a very good batting coach he transformed my batting. Like if you want to hit a six, if you have good technique, like out of 10, 8 बार आप छक्के मार सकते हो. So my ratio was 4 or 5, but because of his technique, now I can hit around 6 to 7 or 8 sixes out of 10. So he improved my shot selection. He improved my I would say game awareness, especially when to attack a particular bowler or when to attack in a particular match or particular situation. We played a lot of practice games during that time, so that helped me to know my game better. And then after that, I met Abhishek Nair. I was contracted with BPCL in 2016 or 17. So I met him during that time, and then we played Ranji Trophy together as well. So he's been an all rounder. He's been through same situation, so he keep on helping me. Especially after the Ranji Trophy, now even I'm practicing with him. So we basically play a lot of practice games with him. So he just told me how to tackle a particular situation, and he always told me to back myself and take the game deep as possible that you are capability to score any runs like in the last over even if you need 20 25 runs or 50 runs whatever on any kind of surface you can get it just back your ability because your ability to score that runs in the last over and always follow your process so these are all the guys who helped me during my cricketing journey and I would like to thank them all.
It's interesting that you are mentioning Abhishek Nair because when you initially burst onto the scene for Mumbai, a lot of talks about there as your possible replacement for Abhishek Nair. So, how much did he, how can you say, how much did he impart his knowledge to you? Because you were obviously filling his shoes, the all-rounder role. So, how was interacting with him? Because I think he also had a session with Dinesh Karthik in his house. I think if I remember correctly.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, when I was playing under 19, I used to see a lot of matches. In one season, he scored around 900 odd runs and took 20 odd wickets, 20 or 30 odd wickets. So when I met him, I asked him, "How did you prepare for the particular season?" So he told me that he used to prepare the same way, uh, like every season. But एक season रहता है कि outstanding होता है. Every season थोड़ा थोड़ा he used to used to push himself. So he told me that I am different and he is different. So you can't compare both of us. Like उसका skills अलग है, his strength अलग है, and my strengths are different. So he used to keep telling me to focus on your process basically and what you can do. What are your bowling skills? You should know as a player what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses. So basically we discuss on the same thing. Like एक दूसरे को कॉपी करने से अच्छा इट्स बेटर टू नो योर स्ट्रेंथ एंड वीकनेसेस एंड कीप फॉलोइंग द प्रोसेस. तो मैं अभी जस्ट वही करता हूँ एंड एवरी डे कीप टेलिंग मी द सेम थिंग एंड वर्किंग हार्ड इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर इट. लाइक आपके पास में भी स्किल्स नहीं होगा और मे भी उतना टैलेंटेड नहीं होगे बट हार्ड वर्क इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. तो वो हमेशा हार्ड वर्क के ऊपर बिलीव करता है एंड ही बैक ईच एंड एवरी प्लेयर. ऐसा नहीं कि मतलब इफ यू आर टैलेंटेड तो ही बैक करे. अब मैं जहाँ पे प्रैक्टिस करता हूँ लाइक मोस्ट ऑफ द गाइज जो भी आते हैं ही बैक ईच एंड एवरी वन और सबको टाइम देता है. तो वो एक अच्छा चीज है उसके बारे में कि कुछ भी हो जाए मे बी इज परफॉर्मिंग और नॉट ही ऑलवेज बैक हिमसेल्फ और स्पेशली ही इज द गाय हु हेल्प्स यू आउट इन योर टफ टाइम. तो मतलब ऐसा कोच और मेंटोर मिलना इट्स डिफिकल्ट. तो आई एम वेरी लकी टू हैव हिम.
Definitely, sir. And extended to the question, who was the best captain that you have played under? Be it on school level, be it on first class level, or even Mumbai T20 League. Who was the best captain that you felt you have played under?
I would say I played a lot of matches with Surya. So one is Surya. Then I have played for Air India as well. During that time, Rishikesh Kanekar sir was the captain. I have played only 2-3 matches with him, but I guess he was a brilliant captain. Like the way he used to bat and captain the side, it was amazing. So maybe ये दो जने they both back me. They both back me really well. So और उनके strategies और like my process, my mindset or my planning used to go hand in hand. So I would say Rishikesh Kanekar sir and Surya Kumar Yadav.
If I ask you to choose between one of them, who as a player used to the most, like who as a captain had most trust in you, the most faith in you?
I will say both of them because with during my Air India time we won Time Shield and with Surya we won Mumbai T20 League. So both of them trusted me. I can't choose one.
कौस्तुभ धर्म संकट में मत डाल सर को.
Okay. We'll move on.
Yes sir.
Surya के साथ खेल रहा हूँ अभी भी.
Yes sir. So moving ahead, I would really like to know your feelings or your emotions when you got your Mumbai cap in the Ranji Trophy, and plus do you remember the date when you got the Mumbai Ranji cap, and obviously what were your feelings, because that's exactly the thing that every cricketer aspires and every cricketer work hard for. So क्या महसूस हो रहा था उस time? What did you feel like, and do you remember the date?
I don't remember the date, but I was the 316th player. I know that. It was my
Okay.
cap number. So I remember that. So it
Okay.
was really very a proud moment. Like from 13 to 23, it was a long journey to represent Mumbai in all the age group tournaments. And everyone wants to play for Mumbai Ranji team. Like from childhood, I used to see the likes of Wasim Jafar, Ajit Agarkar, Rohit Sharma, Ajinkya Rahane, everyone. Like, and my dream is to win the Ranji Cup with Mumbai team. So it is my biggest dream. So I would like to win Ranji Trophy in the coming season.
So coming to the next question, sir. Being an all-rounder, I think the fitness level should be maintained at a highest rate. So being an all-rounder, can you tell about your fitness routine and what kind of diet you have to maintain that fitness level? If there was some injury that you got during your cricketing career, so after that injury, how did you cope up with that? What was your fitness regime to again gain that fitness fully? at a higher state. So can you tell about your diet and fitness routine?
Like in 2017, I got ankle surgery. So that time, like Amok Pandit was my trainer. So he told me to like keep working out your upper body. So or that your ऊपर focus करना. So that helped me to come back in a very really very less time. Like in 3 months, I was ready to play my first match. So that helped me like diet and working your other muscles. So I was not used to train fit week, like shoulder press or chest press or anything, any upper body part. So that helped me to come back strong. Kept maintaining my diet. So throughout the season, so your recovery becomes fast. So वो एक advantage रहता है. So hydration, diet, so ये सब चीज भी like preparation में आते हैं. So that's really very important to keep working hard and to follow the diet during like during season also you should follow it diet, I would say. Like it helps to keep your body recover really very fast, especially during the Ranji Trophy. So क्योंकि you have to play 4 days back to back. So if you bowl 30 overs, then again you have to bat the next day. तो उतना आपके पास एनर्जी रहना चाहिए और रिकवरी अच्छा हुआ तो इट वुड बी रियली इजी टू परफॉर्म विद द बैट एज वेल इन like the next day. So or if you can keep working out during that time or in the off season, especially off season में अगर आप अच्छा ट्रेनिंग कर पाओ to sustain throughout the season, तो वो एक अच्छा रहता है क्योंकि all the hard work comes in, like you can do it in your off season especially. So you can spend a lot of time in the gym running or maybe yoga as well. So meditation, everything will help you to keep performing at a higher level. So I guess all these things are very important and these things comes under your process as well. So ये चीज बहुत important है for upcoming cricketer.
But being an all-rounder, you have to do double shift. You have to bat in the nets also and bowl also. So it definitely takes a toll on your body. So how do you manage that?
Like during off season, like pre-season when we practice in the nets, I try to bowl 10 overs, 12 overs. Like I start from 5 overs, then go around till 12 overs and in a day. And then like in one session, if I bowl 12 overs in the morning, in the afternoon session, I try to bat for 1 or 1.5 hours or maybe 2 hours someday. So that's how I prepare for a big coming season. So it helps to like body ready हो जाते हैं for a coming season or maybe for a match situation. Like if you bowl 10 overs or maybe you lost lot like 4 to 5 wickets in initial overs, then again you have to bat. So my body is already prepare for such situation. So that help me for my match situation. तो मैं ट्राई करता हूँ कि ये मेरा ऑफ सीजन में शेड्यूल चेंज करते रहो थोड़ा ऊपर जो थोड़ा यू हैव टू पुश लिटिल बिट हार्डर देन अ प्योर बैट्समैन और अ प्योर बॉलर. तो एक रहता है एंड देन यू हैव टू अगेन ट्रेन एज वेल. तो यू हैव टू प्लान योर शेड्यूल basically for a week or for a month. So that will help you.
We also noticed that on Instagram you follow a lot of yoga pages and CrossFit pages. So any particular interest in yoga and CrossFit for your fitness in particular?
Like I like to try new things. Like now I just now I learned in the last one I learned headstand. So now I am learning handstand as well. So I like to try new things. So I try to follow some pages and take guidance from their pages as well.
Have you heard about? Sorry, Mithilesh.
No problem. Go on, Kaustubh, go on.
Have you heard about water? What do you say? Water cardio. I actually follow George St. Pierre. He's a big MMA fighter, probably the greatest of all time. So the philosophy behind it is you obviously get your cardiovascular activities, but it is very less painful on your joints. So when we do the regular cardio per se, like running, we tend to what we tend to grind our knees really hard because the cartilage eventually starts to get deteriorate. So have you given it a thought like water cardio or anything new?
No, no, never heard of that. So I would love to do that.
It is basically very easy. Like we have all heard that swimming is the best exercise, but what
Okay.
they do is they try to run into water, and there are many other things. I'm not particularly expert on that, but I feel that is really helpful for
Okay.
our joints.
Now I'm trying to run a marathon actually, 10 kilometers, and then it is I guess 10 kilometer running and then 15 kilometer cycling. So I want to try that during this COVID time.
That
I
would
know
be
it's a
really
lockdown,
fantastic.
but yeah, it's a lockdown, but virtually it's going on. I guess one of my friends told
Yes,
me
yes.
virtually it's going on. So with
Yeah.
my friend, I am trying to achieve that target: 10 kilometers run plus 15 kilometers cycling.
Have you ever thought about the test that India team has come up with? 2 kilometers in
Yeah,
8 minutes.
from under 16, uh, I never run 2 kilometers like, but I have run yo-yo from under 16. So we all knew about that. So it became hype, especially WO6 year, so it became hype. But we are doing it from under 16. Yeah, from under 16. So it's compulsory for all age group cricket. So it was nothing new for us.
Can you really tell us what actually a yo-yo test is? Because we always have speculations, we have news articles, but we haven't heard it what it really is from a player's perspective. So can you just walk us through how it works?
Like it's a 20-meter distance and plus 5 meter for a walk. So it starts with the speed of 5. So it goes on increasing, like speed goes on increasing from 5, then 7, then 9, then 13. It keeps on increasing. Like from 11, it's 11.1, 11.2, and 11.3. It starts from there. Like if you went to 15, then for 15, 9 reps रहते हैं, I guess 8 to 9 reps for a speed of 15. So it keeps increasing or speed बढ़ते जाता है. So it's like that. It's I guess it's still 24 speed, 20 seconds, 22 or 24 speed. Now there are a lot of new. There is also level 2 yo-yo
Hmm.
as well. So वो थोड़ा short रहता है. Distance is same, but वो single run रहता है I guess.
Okay. So I think we have already walked through it, but we all know that you prefer test over limited overs cricket. So what are your aspirations to play cricket, test cricket for India? Like how would you like it? Where would you like to debut? And as what role you would like to?
I would like to debut anywhere in India, and basically it will be a dream debut to take a 5 or a 100. So basically, I love red ball cricket because it gives you challenges. So every session, the situation changes. So as an all-rounder, you can change the course of the game. So it's really very important to focus on Test cricket. I would say if you're a good Test cricketer, then you can easily score runs in white ball cricket and T20 cricket. I would say. And as an all-rounder, it tests you. Like after bowling 15 overs and then again you have to bat. Extra motivation है और खुद को push करना पड़ता है. So
Definitely, sir. Sir, and going ahead, I would really like to know your views on the T20 Mumbai League and the IPL also, because such leagues really have given the opportunity to youngsters to come ahead and showcase their talent to the world. So, how important is it to have a league like the IPL, especially the Mumbai T20 League, where players get the opportunity to come ahead and perform so that they can come into the limelight?
these league are very important for a cricketer Like if you see the likes of Mohit Awasthi and Prashant Solanki they made their name for themselves from Mumbai T20 League. So it's really very important to have such league. And if you see the recent record of Indian cricket team, it's like it keep on rising. So because of I would say IPL, अभी आप like if you see Surya, Ishan Kishan, like they played the recent one day T20 series. तो कभी लगा नहीं कि वो इंटरनेशनल लेवल का डेब्यू मैच खेलते. It was like they were already prepared for the situation. So it has helped to develop lot of players, and like just being with the team like IPL, if you don't get a chance to play in playing 11, but by staying with the likes of AB de Villiers, Virat Kohli, or even KL Rahul, anyone, you can just look at them or maybe see their preparation and their process or how they prepare for a match. You can learn a lot of things, and you can have a lot of difference in your game as well. So it's really very important to have such leagues as well.
Also talking about, as you said, that you were even being there is an experience and a learning curve for every player. You were also a netballer for KKR recently. So what was that? How much valuable that experience was interacting with Andre Russell, Dinesh Karthik, Brandon McCullum?
I've spoken all of them. Like they just kept telling me to focus on your process and try to add new variations in your bowling, or in batting also try to develop new shots. Like आप अगर every year कुछ ना कुछ नया लाओगे तो it will help you to evolve as a cricketer. So it's really very important to keep adding skills in your game and to focus on your process rather than result. So they just told me to keep the mindset simple and just follow the process.
Also, sir, have you developed any new variations in your arsenal? Are you adding something that we can look forward to?
Like I'm trying. Last year I tried to develop a knuckle ball. I'm trying to get that ball into the match, and now I'm trying to add some new variation.
Okay.
Action के ऊपर depend करता है basically.
Okay.
So I'm trying something new. So I can't reveal it here. But I'm trying my best.
But you're not trying to be an off spinner, right? Because we saw an Instagram post. Okay, so what was that about? Just bowling off spinners?
After retirement का है plan.
Okay.
For club cricket.
Okay. तो मतलब बॉडी पे उतना स्ट्रेन नहीं आएगा आफ्टर रिटायरमेंट आराम से.
But I'm good at it. I would say I am good at it.
Okay. So you can be Andrew Simons for
Recently
India.
मेरे last दो games में club cricket में एक ही डाला, but I took one wicket in both the match. 1 wicket each.
Okay. So you're definitely good.
So yeah.
So that was brilliant, sir, because we all know the importance of IPL and T20 league, how importance the role play for the youngsters, the upcoming youngster. So coming to the next question, that the aspiring all-rounder, whenever an aspiring all-rounder came into the limelight for even in cricketing circuit, they looked upon as Kapil Dev as their icon, because I think Kapil Dev is was one of the best all-rounder that we had in our Indian squad. So can you tell us about the significance of being a fast bowling all-rounder? How majorly the role they play into the squad? What are the additional benefits they add into the squad? So can you give us about tell about the significance of being a fast bowling all-rounder?
Fast bowling all-rounder gives you balance in your team. Like if your genuine fast bowler is not able to pick up wickets, but your third bowler who is an all-rounder and he can go at the batsman like with a speed of around 135 to 140, and then he can bat low down the order as well. So like in test or in one day, he can give you some crucial runs, or I would say for a pure all-rounder, he can score a good 50s or big 50s, I would say, and pick up 5 wickets occasionally, or 2 to 3 wickets in every match. So it gives you balance for a captain and for a team as well. So it's really very important for each and every team, maybe it's club level or maybe state level or international level, to have a good all-rounder.
Sir, extending this question, just wanted to ask, you told about the fitness that an all-rounder need to be really fit. But talking about the physical fitness, but I think mental fitness is that important for being an all-rounder, because during your training session, you just need to shift from batting to bowling. You need to balance both the workload. So how is important the mental fitness for being an all-rounder? I think that plays the role. So, what are the exercise? What are the routine that an all-rounder maintain to keep that mental fitness?
Like like I said earlier, I used to practice for I have to bowl 10 to 12 hours in a morning session, and then used to bat in the afternoon for 1 or 2 hours. So that is my match preparation. So while if I got a such situation in any match, so I'm prepared for it. So it basically depends on your off season process. तो अगर आपका ऑफ सीजन प्रोसेस अच्छा रहेगा तो इट विल बी इजी फॉर यू टू एग्जीक्यूट इन द मैच. So for me, off season is very important, and what you do in off season आपको सीजन में दिखाई देता है. So it's very important to focus in off season. और मेंटल स्किल वहां से ही आता है क्योंकि आपका बॉडी वहां पे उतना ट्रेनिंग किया रहता है, वो सिचुएशन में गया रहता है, तो मेंटली यू आर प्रिपेयर फॉर सच सिचुएशन, so it becomes easy for you.
Definitely, sir. Yes. So can you just walk us a little bit through your hobby, or we can say your love for music? We have seen your videos. You have posted playing piano. So is there something new that you're trying?
I just learned that from my dad. Like
Yes.
last lockdown way, there was nothing to do. So as I said earlier, I like to try new things. Like now I am doing handstand and trying such new things like running a marathon plus cycling. So I keep on adding something new in my lifestyle.
So was your dad a musician? Because I saw the writings Sare Gama Pa on the keynotes.
So like in the lockdown only he was just learning, and he was passing his tuitions to me as well during that time.
Okay, so wow, so that is great, because my dad is he is recently trying to learn flute. That's his post-retirement
Okay.
hobby.
Oh,
Thankfully, he's
my
not trying
dad
to
is
teach me.
retired, so
Yeah, mine also. I'm just glad he's not trying to teach me. That would be really bad. Okay. So yeah, moving on. We have our next segment, rapid fire. We'll throw some questions at you, and you just have to answer really quickly and not give it much of a thought. My first question would be one thing that you absolutely love about Indian domestic circuit.
I would say Ranji Trophy and exploring any of the city, because it help you to explore a lot of cities while playing Ranji Trophy.
Definitely. Adding to that, another question. As you mentioned, exploring many cities through Ranji Trophy. Who was the worst room partner that you had?
Bhupen Lalwani.
And why?
I cannot answer why.
He used to
but
bat.
I would take
Even in the room, he used to bat.
used to bat whole day. After batting for 2 hours in the net, he used to come to the room again. Used to bat till night. Before going to sleep, also he was doing his drill.
I think he was really obsessed with this game. So moving on, funniest prank.
Yeah, he was.
Funniest prank that you have pulled on your teammate.
Yes, prank. It was in school. Like one of my friends, we were playing a practice match, and he was batting on 85. So he was a legend cricketer. So I told him that he was batting on 97. The next ball, after 2 balls, he gap mein mara, and he went for the third run. It was only 2 runs, but there was never a third run. But he went for the third run, and he dived and got run out. तो उसका एक था कि कपड़ा खराब नहीं होना चाहिए बेसिकली. तो वो माइंडसेट में वो 100 के इसमें डाइव और अंदर आई, देन ही सॉ 86. So for a week, he was not talking to me. So and he was upset about that मेरा कपड़ा खराब वो एक फनी था मतलब उसके लिए कपड़ा बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट था कि कपड़ा खराब नहीं होना चाहिए.
Wow, that's a that's really the weirdest thing to be upset about. The toughest bowler that you have faced in the Mumbai Nets or Indian Nets?
Dhawal and Tushar.
Okay, so Dhawal Gulkarni for the swing.
Yeah, for swing and consistency, and Tushar for his pace. With a red ball, with a red ball.
Okay, that's really funny because the next question that we have for you is that whom would you choose? Sorry, okay, that was for this or that. Okay. The best T20 match of the Mumbai T20 League that you have ever been part of or that you have watched.
T20 Mumbai.
Yeah.
First match against Sobo Super Sonic.
Okay. What one dream wicket, like any era from any batsman from any era that you would like to pick? One dream wicket.
Sachin sir and Rahul Dravid sir.
And how would you like to get them?
Bold.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Anybody would like that. Have you ever bowled a bouncer with intent to hit the batsman? कि गुस्से में मार ही दिया, इसको आज मारूंगा बस.
I tried many times, but मतलब लगा नहीं.
Yeah, even many of us have tried.
सर ये फास्ट बॉलर्स का मेंटालिटी होता है ना. दिस इज जो मैंने ऑब्जर्व किया है बिकॉज आई प्ले सो व्हेनेवर द बॉलर बॉल्स अ फुल लेंथ बॉल एंड आई हिट अ नाइस कवर ड्राइव, अगला बॉल बाउंसर ही आता है. अगर वो कवर ड्राइव 4 के लिए गया ना तो वो
we have such bowler Tushar Deshpande. He bowls bouncer to hit the batsman, not to take his wicket.
But that is a knack that fast bowlers have. They intentionally bowl the bouncers to hit. So, would you be half your height or double your weight?
Double my weight.
Because you can reduce it later.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a clever answer. What was the funniest sledging that you have been part of, or you have just heard the funniest sledging?
मैं नाम नहीं लूंगा.
Okay.
मतलब हम लोग के बॉलर था like
Yeah.
one of the MP Madhya Pradesh batsman. He was scoring at a brick space. So हम लोग ने like we told our bowler to sledge that batsman. So उसने next ball ऊपर से मारा over the bowler head. तो हम लोग तो वो बॉलर ने जाके बैट्समैन को बोला अरे ऊपर से क्या मारा नीचे से मारना. तो फनी था.
Okay. My next would be regarding the music. As we know, you're a bit of fond of music. So, what is your favorite genre of music? Favorite genre, like rap or rock, hip hop, anything.
I like old Hindi songs.
Yeah, me too. What is your favorite Hindi song? Old Hindi song. Hello. So can you hear me?
लिखे जो खत तुझे.
Okay. I think I remember.
Sir,
Yeah. Go ahead, Nicholas.
I can't
don't.
I can't sing. Sorry. My voice is horrible.
He saw that coming. Your favorite workout exercise. Your favorite workout exercise.
Pull up.
Wow. I really tried hard to do one pull-up, but till for 25 years I have not done one single pull. I have not done one.
Till under 19, I used to do 0 pull-up at our fitness test. So after that, I developed it.
Wow.
Like now, I can do around 12 to 15 in one go.
That's really fantastic. I have been really trying hard to do one pull-up for all my life, and I have never achieved it. Okay, so that is all from this segment. Amog will carry on with this
Yes,
or that
sir.
segment.
Sir, myself and Mithilesh will take you through the this or that segment. So we'll just give you 2 options. You have to pick one out of those. Okay, so the first one is batting or bowling.
Batting.
Who's more challenging to face, Dhaval Kulkarni or Tushar Deshpande? If you have to face one, who would you face out of the two?
Dhaval.
Okay. Bat first or bowl first? मतलब keeping the pitch aside, the conditions aside, वो छोटे जब भी हम
Personal
लोग होते हैं
choice.
तभी होता है ना
Bat
कि यार
first.
पहले ओके बैट फर्स्ट.
Bat first.
विजय हजारे ट्रॉफी और
Always bat first.
ओके विजय हजारे ट्रॉफी और रणजी ट्रॉफी.
Ranji Trophy.
Ranji Trophy. Okay. And one batting partner, if you have to choose, bat with Virat or bat with Sachin?
Sachin sir.
Okay. Mithilesh?
Yeah. So the next question is your favorite ground in Mumbai, Azad Maidan or Shivaji Park?
Azad Maidan.
Okay,
I played a lot of games at Azad Maidan.
Sir, any one favorite wicket
school.
that you have on Azad Maidan where you हर बार परफॉर्मेंस होता ही है वहां पे खेलेंगे तो?
Sasanian.
Okay, Sasanian.
आजाद मैदान पे एक्चुअली कौन से भी विकेट पे खेलो परफॉर्म होता है क्योंकि
हाँ.
फील्डर्स मालूम नहीं रहते बॉल किधर जा रहा है क्या फिर आपको बैट को बॉल लगाने का बस.
So the being a Mumbaiker, I think the next question is mandatory for them. Favorite food, vada pav or misal pav? Okay, sir. Any specific location that you love to visit and have that vada pav?
Like during my school and college days मेरे दोस्त के साथ में ऑलमोस्ट एवरीडे वड़ा पाव खाता था. हम लोग के यहाँ पे ही एक है सुनील वड़ा पाव करके, तो हम लोग मैं और मेरा दोस्त एवरीडे खाता था. मतलब लाइक फॉर 2 years एवरीडे, एक भी दिन मिस नहीं हुआ रहेगा हम लोग का.
Coming to the next question, if you are making an international debut for India, so at which ground, at Lords or at Wankhede?
At Wankhede.
As expected, sir. So the next one is cardio or weightlifting?
Cardio.
Okay. Or next question, Ileana D'Cruz or Chitaranda Singh?
I would say both.
Yeah, that's all from the this and that segment.
Yes. Yes.
So I just wanted to ask a question that you are so fitness oriented and you just maintain your diet. Just wanted to ask, last time कभी खाया था वड़ा पाव? मतलब कितना टाइम हो गया वड़ा पाव खाया आपको?
3 साल हुए रहेंगे. 4 years.
तो बुरा नहीं लगता ऐसा देख के किसी और को खाते हुए?
अभी थोड़ा आदत हो गया. ट्राई करते हैं मेंटेन करने के लिए.
We also noticed a lot of tattoos on you. So there is one in, I don't know which language. I think it is Chinese, but there is one here.
Yeah,
in Sanskrit.
That's my first tattoo. Yeah.
And what does it mean?
The Sanskrit one.
No. On the hand one.
That's my name.
Okay. And what language is it in?
Chinese.
Okay. But why Chinese? Like,
वहाँ पे डिस्काउंट था तो मुझे एक टैटू करना था तो
no, really?
70% डिस्काउंट ऐसे कर दिए छोटा मोटा. घर पे इट वाज नॉट अलाउड तो
okay.
तो थोड़ा स्ट्रिक्ट थे ना घर वाले, तो मैंने फोन करके मैंने पटाया कैसे भी कि आई वांट टू गेट अ टैटू. छोटा से ले रहा हूँ मेरा. अभी क्या करने का उधर समझ में नहीं आ रहा था. तो हम लोग जो एनसीए कैंप था, नेशनल कैंप था, तो हम लोग 4-5 जन जा रहे थे तो वहाँ पे निकाल लिया सब लोग ने.
So you got your first tattoo out of discount because it was on discount.
Yeah, 70% डिस्काउंट. मुझे करना था टैटू बेसिकली, बट एक एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए था.
So how was your experience getting your first tattoo?
It was nice. उतना पेन नहीं हुआ, but when I got my second tattoo, बहुत पेन हो रहा था. और बेसिकली it for 7.5 hours.
So I think that was on the shoulder.
In a one go उन्होंने किया. So yeah.
Okay. So
this is my tattoo.
Okay, so
So in Sanskrit, it is like family is my life, God is my judge.
okay,
Oh, meaning, okay. And then there is sun and there is mandala. It's for good fortune and a positive beginning.
and I think there is also one on your forearm.
Yeah, it's my friend's tattoo. Like we are 6 friends of us. So सब लोगों ने एक एक सिंबल सिलेक्ट किया था.
Okay,
तो लाइक हम लोग को 10 साल हुए, तो हम लोगों ने एक एक सिंबल सिलेक्ट किया. फॉर एग्जांपल आई लाइक चैलेंजेस, सो आई सिलेक्ट दैट चैलेंज सिंबल. वन लाइक टू एक्सप्लोर, तो उसने एक्सप्लोर का सिलेक्ट किया. वन मतलब कम्युनिकेशन अच्छा उसका, तो उसने वो सिलेक्ट किया. तो ऐसा एक एक सिंबल सिलेक्ट किए और इन सेंटर इट्स फ्रेंडशिप सिंबल. तो हम लोग ने एक डिसाइड करके किया था वो.
that's really great, sir. How long you have been friends with them?
With one or two, we have been school friends, like from 15 odd years. और जो अभी अभी का जो हम लोग का ग्रुप है, it's been 10 years.
Wow. So usually they say the friends that are they last longer than 7 years, they are your friends for lifetime. So I think you already got a bunch of them.
Yeah, I'm very lucky. Yeah.
Definitely,
So who's
sir.
your who do you get along with the most in the Mumbai team? कौन किसके साथ सबसे ज्यादा आपकी ट्यूनिंग जमती है?
अभी मतलब ऑलमोस्ट सब लोग के साथ. हाफ द टीम मेरे रूम में पड़े रहते. तो लाइक ऑफ रोस्टन. अभी जो रिसेंट हुआ उसमें शम्स मुलानी वाज देयर, रोस्टन, अथर्व अंकोलेकर, मोहित, मतलब ऑलमोस्ट सब लोग मेरे इधर ही रहते थे मेरे रूम में. शिवम दुबे वाज देयर, फिर सुजीत नाइक वाज देयर. तो सब मेरे इधर ही पड़े रहते थे.
कोई सर ऐसे
क्वारंटाइन में हम लोग बाहर तो नहीं जा सकते, तो सब रूम में ही रहते थे हम.
राइट, कोई ऐसे PS3 फ्रीक है क्या? मतलब
PS
जो लगा
मैंने
ही
ट्राई
रहता है.
बहुत किया है, मतलब सूर्या, आदित्य तरे, वो लगे ही रहते. और शम्स मुलाना.
Any particular game
Shai
that they
FIFA.
prefer?
I think FIFA.
FIFA? It's funny that you mentioned Atharva Ankolekar. We have kept texting him and he's just not replying. Is he always that? Or is he always that ignorant? Or he just find us annoying?
अभी मैं कॉल करूंगा उसको, कर देगा आपके लिए इंटरव्यू. डोंट वरी.
That would be really helpful, sir.
That's all.
ही इज ऑलवेज ऑन द फोन.
Okay,
ही इज
so
ऑलवेज ऑन द फोन.
so he must have found me nagging. Okay, sir. So I think that's all from our side. It was a real pleasure to have you over, and really thank you for cooperating with us and staying throughout all the issues that we gave you. But it was a wonderful session, and thank you for being a part of our show and agreeing to do this. It really means a lot to us, and we wish you all the best, and we hope to see you soon in the Indian jersey, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys, and all the best.
Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you, sir.
Make sure to follow us on all the platforms on social media. We are the Third Man Cricket Show. We are active on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and even YouTube. So make sure to hit the bell icon on YouTube as well, where we bring you daily analysis on match days, weekly podcasts, and experts corner shows like today's. So we will be really glad if you give us your support. And also, guys, keep yourself safe and your family safe, and follow all the safety protocols and get yourself vaccinated if possible. And till then, I really hope all of you have a great day. Thank you for joining us.